That's what Blair uses. It's one of those days. Everyone wash your hands. Wash your hands. Yeah, looking good. Oh, I didn't catch the hats too. Hold up, socks too, and the shoes. Woo. Hi, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Mac here, and today we're on day 23 of our 20-day sojourn across America, and you can hear we're way past day 20 at this point. We're going to keep these vlogs going because the vacation isn't over yet. We stretched it out. We have a few more days here in Arkansas before we head off to Tennessee. But today, well, we're in Louisiana, and I'm going to have my brother who's practicing to become an amateur golfer. I'm going to spend a little bit of time out here with him on the golf course this morning. Middle of the pond. You got some more force. Oh. There we go. So my brother's pretty good at golf, but he is struggling to get past the pond right now.
Oh my God, are you serious?
This pond is eating him up. I think it's gotten more than a couple of his balls. Come on, Greg, I believe in you. Nah, that one didn't do it.
What?
Balls for this?
Huh?
Do you have enough balls? Power. Oh!
I'm gonna take it.
We'll take that. It crossed the pond. It's somewhere in the trees. Let's go take it. I'm glad he hit a red ball because that ball landed somewhere over in this thicket. He's walking with intention, like he knows where it's at, but I didn't see where it landed. But it is a very fluorescent red ball, so shouldn't be too hard to find. I just hope it didn't end up in the far end of the pond. And then just had to get back up on the green. He overshot from thicket to thicket.
Huh?
From thicket to thicket.
Thicket to thicket.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be my mulligan hole. This hole one is just to kick my.
Yeah, this is hole one. This is what it takes to get good. As my brother delves deeper into golf, I think I'm going to have to learn how to play. I've never played golf before, and I've never found it to be interesting, but watching him play, now I'm starting to get into it a little bit. I can see the appeal and the allure. It's a historic game. It's old. You know, it's played all over the world. I should really learn how to play. Right now, I'm just finding relaxation and just being out in nature. Definitely, you get a lot of nature in golf. He's the one doing all the swinging and walking. I'm just kind of sitting here. So it's somewhat enjoyable.
Maybe trying to get on the amateur league. Gonna go to a tournament at the end of August at in Myrtle Beach. Play there. I don't know if I'm gonna qualify, but try it out, give it a try. Never know where you're gonna go. So find something you like, just stick with it. I started hitting straight. I stopped slicing so much. I started hitting straight. Bombing them. But I have to have a different setup for that grip, because if my old setup with that grip makes me hit and pull the ball to the left. But that's only on my driver. Everything else is the same.
It's one of those days. So I told my brother if he's interested in going amateur golf, absolutely. A lot of people get to the point where they get past 40 and they feel as though life's over or whatever they're doing, that's what they're stuck with. No way. You want to pick up a new pursuit. You want to do something new. You want to challenge yourself. you find a new interest, pursue it. Pursue it aggressively. Pursue it just as hard as if you were 20 years old or a teenager finding something new. There's nothing to say that, oh, now I'm a little older, I can't go after something new. You absolutely should. That's how you keep your life fresh and renewed, and don't get to the point to where I think a lot of people get depressed because they stop pushing and trying and exploring new things. I'm always trying to find something new. And I appreciate the fact that my brother's trying something new as well. He's found golf and he's having a really fun time with it. So why not go farther with it? And if you don't make it, yeah, who cares? You tried. The flag, man. The flag. You put the flag, that would have been perfect. That was the flag. Okay, series of questions. You have to answer as quick as you can. Here we go. What's your dream golf course to play on?
Pebble Beach.
Favorite golf movie or scene related to golf in a movie?
Caddyshack, when he takes the snicker out the pool and says, it's just candy.
Yeah, I remember that. Should golf carts have built-in Bluetooth or should golf be silent?
Both.
If you could golf with anyone, who would it be?
Tiger Woods.
Golf a sport or a lifestyle?
Lifestyle.
If time and money were no issue, what hobby would you master?
Golf.
Would you rather hit a hole-in-one with no witnesses or hit a birdie every hole with a crowd?
Birdie every hole with a crowd.
What's the most overrated and most underrated sport?
Golf. Underrated because people just are sleeping on the sport of golf. And it's a sport. It is a sport. It is a physical sport, but yet it's a mental thing. And so it's overrated in the aspect of everybody thinks that it's just something simple to do. You know, I can hit a rock and make it go there, yeah. But can you do it twice? Can you do it 3 times? Can you do it 4 times? Can you hit the same rock in the same spot every time on demand? That's golf.
What's your favorite gear in your golf bag?
3-wood.
If you could develop a golf TV show and you were the host or center of the show, the main character, what would be the name of the show?
Golfing with G.
Golfing with G?
Golfing with G.
My brother mentioned Caddyshack, which is one of the greatest movies of all time. Bill Murray, Rodney Dangerfield, 1980s. There was this was that thing a gopher?
That was a gopher, yeah.
It was a little gopher, and you know, the movie had a plot.
Killers.
I don't remember the plot. I just remember Bill Murray trying to kill that darn gopher. And the gopher dancing. Oh man, that movie, that's classic. That movie is classic. I know there's a lot more going on in the movie, but remember, 1980, I was like 1. So I watched it, I was like a kid when I watched it. So I remember the funny, goofy comedy aspects of it, but it was a really good movie. My brother's been feeding a lot of balls to the pond today. There is a path that he could take that would not require him to hit the ball over the pond, but he's choosing the more adventurous route. This is choose your own adventure. Oh, he's going over the pond. Well, I'll be. He made it.
Did I make it over that jungle?
You did. You made it over the pond.
Oh, there it is. I think I see it in the middle.
Yeah, it is in the middle. Perfect.
Still close to the left.
Woo! Lord.
Caught pass. Caught pass. Oh.
After he had a ball hit the flag, I've taken on the responsibility of making sure that flag is out of the hole. One aspect of the golf course is true. We've had some great conversation out here today. That's the main reason I want to come out. Just for me, my brother, get out here, talk about a couple things, talk about family, talk about self. You know, just enjoy conversations in an isolated place. We don't have to worry about being interrupted by anyone else. So that's part of the joy of being out here in the golf course for me.
What?
I got more views.
Good, baby.
Let's leave one again.
Oh, good stuff, Blakely. Hi, Trey. In the morning, I went to the Band-Aid Brigade and we talked about what we would do, or what you should do if you were to get a burn or a cut or something like that. So she taught us how to make pressure dressings and tourniquets and how to tie a bandage for if you sprained something. So I got a bandage and a first aid kit. And then we went to lunch, and then in the Eco Explorers we looked at water samples and stuff, and we got to see the cells on the insides of our cheeks using a toothbrush. In the last class, we made tacos. And I got... Where'd it go? Hold on a moment. Oh, here it is. I got a jar of salsa from the class. And then we... Oh, wait, no, there was an award ceremony thing. Yeah, and because they didn't print out my certificate, I got $2. Ooh, you got $2 bill.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing people knew about us was that Trey is the third and that we're from England, even though we aren't from England.
We made ice cream. My ice cream was salty.
Oh.
Very salty. You put the Oreo on your head, and then you have to make it go in your mouth without using your hands.
Oh,
I wasn't doing it, but we lost.
I see, he's so cute. I still see him. Yep.
He said, you somebody new.
And
So
look, I still see you.
he said, you stay there too, I'll be all right. So you knew I ain't seen you before.
Look, I still see you.
Look how I did the curtain. So you can't see me now. I got another one over me.
I see you on the side.
Put them more open. He said, okay, I'm going to keep on rapping till you can't.
Oh, Lord.
You making him rap over and over. So I said,
Hey, I still see you.
he said, no, you don't.
It caught me off guard because I was like, I had the mic. I had the mic and I was like, I'm gonna try it out, see what it does. I got the mini on.
If you've been following along with any of the videos earlier in this series, especially from earlier this week, you would have seen that I bought this really large pot, and then when we were in South Carolina, Blair's grandparents had this beautiful century plant growing beside their home. I picked up some of the little pups, little offshoots, brought them here, and there are 4 in this pot right now. As they get larger, I will separate them out, and eventually there will only be 1 in this pot. But I'm okay with there being 4 in there right now until they get settled in, put in a better root system. They're growing in a specific type of soil for cacti and succulents. So it's the right type of well-draining soil. That's what they need. They don't mind getting water, but the water has to be able to drain away from them. That's why they grow so well in South Carolina. It's a really sandy soil, a well-draining soil. So that's what I tried to replicate here. That's why I think they're better in a pot than in the ground. Here, the ground is very clay-based, so it would hold a lot of water and a lot of moisture, so these would die. Unless you put them, say, on a hillside, where there's a lot of drainage. I love gardening when I come back here to Arkansas. I'm also excited to plant these canna because these are some of the darkest leaves on canna that I've ever seen. It's a short variety, but look how dark those leaves are. I always buy really cool plants and I plant them here, and that's one of the things I've been doing for years. I bought these flowers here a couple years ago. There are what's commonly called elephant ears, and there's even a little banana tree that I brought from Maryland when I had my home in Maryland. It was about 3 or 4 inches tall, and now it's about a good foot tall. It's still a young banana tree. It's going to get larger, but I love bringing plants here because I can, since I'm living in the UK, I can't garden that much. I garden a little bit, but I can drop all the plants here, and I know they'll be here whenever I make it back down. I can check in on them. Gardening from afar means that I plant, and then I have to make sure that I'm planting things that can be pretty self-sufficient. I don't plant things here that are needy. I just plant things here that are perennial, that have good growth habits, and can grow strongly without a lot of support from me. So every time I see y'all dress, y'all, that's how y'all do it. Y'all matched up, y'all look good.
This is what the lovebirds do. We don't honeymoon, y'all.
This is what the lovebirds do.
I know you're from me. I want to be filmed. I'm here.
Yeah, looking good. Oh, I didn't catch the hats too. Hold up, socks too, and the shoes. Woo! All the way.
If I go, I'm going to have it.
Careful, little people. Careful. Kai's hanging on by the. He's barely hanging. All right, there you go. Good. All the little people wash their hands. Everyone wash your hands. Wash your hands. Yeah.
My birthday tomorrow.
Your birthday is tomorrow. We're going to celebrate it.
The twins have really enjoyed themselves in Arkansas. They love playing with their older cousins. So they have 2 older cousins that are right there, like kind of close in age with them. And every day I come in, there's either girls reading on the steps, or there's somebody chasing Kai around the house, and he's just giggling the whole time. But they've really enjoyed themselves. They've really enjoyed the space to get out, to roam a little bit, because, you know, the back porch is huge, so that's a very large space for a 2-year-old. So they've enjoyed riding all over with chalk on the back porch. They've enjoyed seeing all their cousins and playing with their cousins at different times. We've helped Kai get through his fear of being in the water, so he's having a ball, she's having a ball. Yeah, it was a really good vacation for the twins.
We have 2 days left in Arkansas, and then we'll start on our way back to Washington, D.C. So we're going to travel through Tennessee, but we'll be heading back to D.C. because the overall objective is to make it back to D.C. so we can catch our international flight back to the U.K. We're not there yet. We're getting close, but we're not there yet. But we have to finish up here, and I want to finish strong. There's a few things I still need to get done. My days just keep getting ahead of me. I keep running out of time, and then different family members want me to do things with them. There's things that I want to do. I'm making a hard list because I really only have tomorrow and Sunday to finish up everything that I plan to do here in Arkansas. There's just never enough time. I didn't have a time to do many of the things that I wanted to do on the farm. The weather was a factor in that, but then there's just so many other aspects that I want to get to. And it's just how it goes. You can't do everything. You do the things that you can do, affect change when you can, recognize those things you can change and the things that you can't change, and then function and focus on the things that you can change. And I had to always be thoughtful and mindful of that and not feel bad when I can't accomplish everything that I want to accomplish, whether that's here at home, whether it's at work, whether it's with the kids. You can only do so much, and you shouldn't feel bad about not being able to achieve all those goals and objectives you want to achieve, because in our minds we add too many layers and too many things onto ourselves sometimes and make life harder than it has to be. You have to live, you have to eat, you have to drink water, you have to survive, you have to take care of yourself, you have to do Maslow's hierarchy of needs. You have to meet those needs: food, shelter, water. You have to cover down the basics, and then everything else on that is icing. So you focus more on the icing than you focus on everything else. Tend to do that. You may not. I tend to do that. So I'm not going to speak specifically for you because I don't know what you do in your case. But I know what I do. I tend to focus more on the icing than I do focus on those foundational things. A lot of foundations in my life have been blessed to be taken care of. And so I had to focus on the rest. Anyways, I digress. I tend to ramble. Sorry. What I want to say is I have 2 days left. I have to get a lot accomplished. Tomorrow and the next day, there's some things we really want to get done. There's a few places I want to go, and I'm going to see how much I can get done in the next 2 days. With that said, I'll see you tomorrow.